I do the lot of the starstruck. Hop in the ride and we took in the truck, couple in the truck, and they might say what's up when they see me around the city, but really no reason to.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Tonight it's our first Monday night game of the new season, and we've got a good one coming up between the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks. First of two here on a Monday night, the opener for these two teams as we're underway on EA Sports. From the 6. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He's got his 6'5" receiver, that's Tim Patrick. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. On first down, Wilson. Buying time, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Uchenna and Rosu got the sack there. Throwing on second and long. Wilson, he's going to go for a big play downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. These fans here in Seattle getting the chance to see Russell Wilson play his first game for a franchise other than theirs. In Russell's 10 seasons in a Seahawk uniform, he went 104, 53-1 in the regular season, threw for over 37,000 yards, almost 300 touchdowns, a Pro Bowler 9 of his 10 seasons with the Seahawks, and of course led them to victory over, ironically, the Denver Broncos in Super. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll run here with a rookie second-round pick, Kenneth Walker. And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Walker. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Throwing is Smith. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And I guess we're back to square one, and Rocky start here. A turnover followed by a turnover.
Not exactly what we expected going into the game, but I always wonder about the nerves and people starting, the emotions of the game. Sometimes it takes a little while for that to play out and for them to settle in. Let's hope that that's taken care of now.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And that's an early scrambler to be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
Fourth down, here's Wilson. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Again, Wilson. And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down.
It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Albert O, 43 yards.
And the Broncos use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Walker now at 1st and 10.
And he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
19 tight, 19 tight. 65, 65.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
They'll run for it. It's Walker.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So a chance to breathe easier now. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Geno. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 30-yard line.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 11 now. Smith. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Hey, check that. Street. Lion.
Now Geno. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On 4th down, Smith. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10.
They run here with the 2nd-year man from UNC, Javonte Williams.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
Play action. Now Wilson.
And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy.
Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes.
And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 14-0.
Seahawks, nothing. Brendan McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
It's still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Back to Walker on first down.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21.
78 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
Walker with another carry.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Seahawks on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at third and a few inches.
On third down, here's Walker.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
A give for Walker running right.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
19 right.
Here's Walker.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Now receiver in motion left. Running right, here's Walker. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
They'll try and run Walker. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Ken Walker
with his first career touchdown in his first career game.
And the Seahawks get a late score here, the final minute of the first half.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make our score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Ochena Nwosu in there to get him, and with it, time will expire here in this first half of play. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the 27, Smith. This complete to Lockett. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Let's go
so
now.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, pass.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Safety Ranger.
Geno now to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Okay,
After an
ready?
incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Hey, hey. Come back in. Come back in. Ready?
Here's Smith. Steps away to his left.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Now here's Michael Dixon. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20. Not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Wilson. And savagely taken down here. Great coverage downfield. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down.
And of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
And I wonder what was going through his mind, because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage. He wanted to keep that play alive, so either take off and go or throw it away. But he held on to the football and ended up getting sacked.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. Pass incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Now Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Play action. It's Wilson. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. It's Bubba Bolden who picks it.
And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Check match.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty.
Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos.
Now Smith. Man open, it's Goodwin. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Smith. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Seahawks.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
A gain of 3, second down.
A 3-yard pickup. 60
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And the slot man goes in motion left.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Tackle made.
50 Broncos, 50 Broncos, 60, Buffalo 18.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
The Seahawks on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 9.
Warriors 17. Three.
Smith. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. DJ Jones in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. The slot man in motion right.
Trap 60. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Hurry.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we're all tied now early in this 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Well, you normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into danger Russ.
Well, one way or the other, you knew they'd have to push the ball downfield on 3rd and long, but I'm not sure the defense was expecting to push it that far downfield. Their math didn't add up, but it certainly did for the offense.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now Wilson. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Throwing is Wilson. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 21-14.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Fields it right around the goal line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the jump.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 118 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And going right back to Walker. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw, Smith. He hits his target, Lockett. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 39. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Smith. Catch is made by Metcalf. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 18.
Option play, and they'll give to Walker. It was DJ Jones who was there for the tackle.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Smith. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin.
And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as he's out of bounds at about the 8. To the right side, this is Walker.
And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Kenneth Walker
making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now Wilson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Wilson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
It's complete to Williams. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team...
So conditioning going to be a factor here. Who can hold up to the test? It's overtime here in week 1. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also Walker hit and the ball is out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
Riggs.
First throw here in overtime for Smith. Man open downfield. It's Metcalf. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line. From the gun, it's Walker. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And Ndamukong Suh, unblockable there as he got in there to make the stop behind the line. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
No, it's out. Smith lost it. It's picked up by the Broncos. And now off to the races down the right side. And he brings it back to the house. It's a touchdown, and in a crazy inning, a defensive score wins it. So it's a win here for the Broncos, and it was thanks largely due to the play of the quarterback, CD, a guy who's been doing it for a while, and that's Russell Wilson.
Yeah, he really had a great night throwing the football. 3 touchdown passes. He was totally locked in. He was precise, and really willed his guys to the victory.
So for the Broncos, it was a game that could have gone either way, but they get the touchdown in overtime to secure the Week 1 victory. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara.